Okay. Search the big building that you pet. Search for clues. Clues so I can piss my pants. Oh, there was a burn. Something burned here. It's not a good noise. Ow! Fire probably isn't going to be the best defense against you, is it? I imagine not, young Padawan. This is the wrong thing. And that's the wrong thing as well. Standing next to a Midas. Chop it down with some force of a burst. Do I have anything that has to do with... No, put on the left. No, just the left. There you go. Wait. 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 Yeah. Drop it down with the edge of my dick. Down. Gotta change my scheme. And I got to give myself my... Well, I'll just use my glass sword. Screw it. And I didn't. Oh, you got your magic shield on? Oh, crap. Stop. Stop. Ow, my dick. I love these laser beam thingies. There you go. Didn't think that'd be coming. Oh, damn it. No, no, no. Which one is my heal? That's not that one. That's not that one. It's not that one. That one. Yeah, I'm trying to find out which button is the heal. One of these. I don't think it is. I don't think I have heal on here. Because I'm an idiot. Oh god, heal. There we go. Yeah, it's not very fast. Aha! Yeah! He thought I was a little boy who didn't know his way around a schoolyard. You were wrong. Took all your gold. And then your toys. And I touched your stupid zombie boy. Haha! Someone's gonna scream at me. History of Chicago. The History of Chicago by Irving Hand Job. Wait, let me just... 1, 2, 3... That's a good history. I'm glad your history is 3 pages, thank God. A great exodus once took place when the mighty dragon still ruled Nirn. Their reign, however, was about to end, and the last faithful left the icy shores of the north in search of a home where they could worship the dragon masters and earn their given might. Guggenheim Vosh was the last dragon priest to live, and he took his faithful northwest to the isolated island later called Chicago. The journey was hard and steamy, but by the blessed of the mountains, the dragons survived. Whoops, I hit the button. When the people reached the shores of their haven, the dragons helped them to construct a town where they could live while they worshipped their masters. And the dragons truly were kind and just, for they granted the people fish in the sea, fresh water from the underground springs, and mild winters. The people, led by Gregory, then constructed the castle of Ukontingle on the northern hill of the island. This is where his son, Vegeta, then sat as the first king of Chicago. The last dragons then spoke to him, and he did as they asked. Since the town on the island soon could not support any more faithful, the dragons helped the people to construct the great underground cave, known as Troll Hair. The cave was so immense that one could not see the ceiling when he looked up, and soon great blue mushrooms started to grow, and they supplied the growing underground town with light. Here, hidden from the harsh outside world, the people lived in harmony with the last dragon, Ryan, 'cause I'm not saying that, who granted them the greatest gift of them all before he died, friendship, also the tree of life. The people cried a lot because their fallen god for their fallen god, but they knew his soul still lived within the tree, and that is why they prayed at the tree as often as they could. As time passed, a strange forest started to grow in Trollhair, probably because of the Tree of Life. The people then understood that there was no use in staying on the surface world anymore. They therefore connected Oogle Dingle with Trollhair, so that one could enter the great castle both from the surface and from the underground. Okay. The people knew, however, that there was one last task for them to perform before they could feel that they had thanked their dragon masters for all their favors. They then built the Tomb of the Undying, and deeper within, the Pit of the Undying. This is where they buried Ryan's skeletons in the holy water of the underground. Mixed with mighty sorcery, his soul then resurrected, and endless power were given to the people. And here we still live. Not really. Underground in our mighty empire, our undying god still guides us, and our hatred for the rest of Nirn grows greater and greater. Well, you know, you kind of sounded like cool people, but now you're a bunch of douchebags. The prophecies say that one day will come when we will retake the surface and let the mighty dragons once again conquer the world. This is our promise to you, Ryan, our father, god, and mother. Alright. So a bunch of dickbag dragon lovers lived here, and then they got angry, and then the dragon's coming back because he's a dickbag. Okay, so we got the book. I guess. Alright, do we have a quest marker? Do I sleep? Okay, I accidentally hit the friggin' record button. I was looking around, there's a book over here called Doom. Oh, there we go. By Trolley Unger Dogs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay, it's a good number. Yay. Reading the mod. Welcome to Skyrim. Great. Okay, yeah, I have to read this, because then we're not going to know what's going on, I'm going to be lost. I write this book so that anyone can read it and know the true nature of our people. My name is Tringledog Underwear, and I am the priest of the Temple of the Dragons. It is my duty to maintain religious order, and I have failed in this task. These are my last words that I write, and all I wish is that someone still faithful to the old ways will find it and stop this nightmare before it ends. First of all, I would like to thank all my parents. Oh, wait, I would like to make one thing clear. We are not who we used to be. It all started when the king Tugba Nifhum ruled over Jesus Christ, and Chicago for his throne in Uganda. He was mad, and his insane, inhuman visions and hallucinations corrupted his mind and his decisions. He thought that by resurrecting our dragon god, we would be granted even more power and might. This in itself is blasphemy against our religion and our faith. At first, the people hesitated, but Tuga executed those who would not obey him. That is why the defiled and cursed tomb of the Undying was built, and within it, the pit of the Undying. And in the pit of dying, the bathtub of dying. The waters down there are cursed, corrupted by ancient and evil gods of old, long before the dragons ruled Nirn. By burying the skeleton of our god in the pit, we sealed a contract with the ancient gods, and our hearts became filled with hatred towards the surface world. By burying the skeletons of our god in the pit, we sealed a contract with the ancient gods. Okay. We started to prepare for war, and Tugma even summoned the evil Niflworm from the bowels of earth. Our minds were corrupted, cursed, but mine remained intact, for I am the son of the dragons. I am the priest of old. Knowing that there was nothing else to do, I murdered every man and every woman and every child in Trollhair and Chicago. The deed was horrible, and the power required to cast the spell drained me of all my power. Exhausted, I collapsed to the ground and sunk into a deep coma. 4 years ago, I woke up, knowing that I had slept for hundreds of years. I looked around Trollhair and our ancient homeland, and I saw only emptiness and death. The Tree of Life was dying, and darkness lay like a shroud over the houses. I did not know what to do, and to be honest, I wanted to kill myself, but then things changed for the worse. A man from the surface world descended into Trollhair, and weak as I were, he locked me inside this temple. Okay, a man from the surface world descended into Trollhair, and weak as I were, he locked me inside this temple. He then resurrected the people, but not to their former selves, but to undead, empty shells controlled by him. He drank the waters of the pit of the Undying and defiled the Tree of Life, which means he, like, rubbed his dick on it. He then seized the throne of Ultergard and had total control over everyone but me, still locked inside my own temple. Now, 4 years later, I am still in here, but my time is running out. I hear my former comrades gathering outside. They will kill me, and when I am gone, Nirn is forever doomed. With a new master, my former people will invade the surface world and vaporize all living things, corrupted as they are. So if anyone reads these desperate words, please do as I ask and, you know, save the world or whatever. You need to find the Lady of the Lake. She lies dormant in the waters of the lake not far away from this temple. She is the soul of the Tree of Life, and she loves jazz. She will not speak to the undead, so if anyone reads this, I guess you're a living being, so she will listen to you. Go to the lake and let her guide you, please. I go now to my death. The last hair of the dragon dies with me. Alright, so we get to go talk to the dragon lady. Or the Lady of the Lake, not the dragon lady. This ain't good. So like a... Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. I wonder if this is gonna be voiced. Because the other people were voiced, right? Yeah. Yeah, the captain was voiced. And everyone on the ship was voiced. Seems so long ago. So very long ago that happened. Was it outside? Do I have to leave? He said it's not far from the temple. No, it's gotta be in here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I like this sword thingy. Whatever it is. It's sharp and it kills people. It's a sword. Although, not all sharp things that kill people are swords. For instance, I once killed a man with a car door. Technically, it was a tiny bit sharp. So, you know. Hello, tree. Hello. Hello, lady. Oh. There's a guy over there. I don't know if he sees us. I don't think he does. I don't want to mess this up. Alright, just give me a second, babe. Oh, wrong one, but whatever. Oh, hee hee, ha ha. Now, as I was saying, bam. Say nothing.
Fear not, mortal, for these words you hear is in your head. He will not hear when we talk.
Awesome.
I know why you have come to me. You wish to end his reign. But the question remains, why do you want this? Fear not, talk to me.
I wish to kill him so I can get off this island. I wish to kill him so that Nirn can be saved.
That is noble, mortal. Perhaps you can indeed stop this madness from reaching Nirn. Let me show you.
Oh. Oh my god. Hey, there's people here. Oh, did we go back in time? Gotta get back in time. Dun 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 dun. Gotta get back in time. Dun 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 dun. Marty! Marty, we gotta get back! Is this troll hair?
It is, but for many hundred years ago. When the last worshippers of the dragons fled north, they were guided by a dying dragon.
Really? That's his name?
Ruthenizer.
Ruthenizer? The Ruthenizer?
They arrived here on Jotunheim, but since the island was very small, they dug this underground cave with help of their master. We now stand in the very birth of Trollehalir. This place will soon grow, and the people will become strong and wise. However, Ruthenizer dies, and the people wanted to do one last favor for him. They therefore built a big tomb called the Tomb of the Undying. But as they continued to dig deeper, they unintentionally reached a prison for an ancient demon, buried deep within there.
I hate when that happens.
The demon, filled with hatred for Nirn and its inhabitants, cast a terrible curse upon the people.
What happened?
The curse filled the once wise and peace-loving people with growing hatred for Nirn, and their minds became weak for influence. The demon then possessed the king Tugma Nifjun, and made him a puppet of the demon. Tugma then ordered the people to prepare for an invasion. But somehow, the temple priest managed to stay free from the curse. He saw what happened to his former friends, and seeing no other option, he cast a terrible spell that made all living things in Trollhättan and Jotunheim fall into a deep sleep, including himself and even me. It is time to show you what then happened.
That's pretty cool. Get a nice exposition about reading 1,000 books. Where are we now?
We are on a ship in the Sea of Ghosts.
Can't hear you.
Hundreds of years later. This ship is filled with Daedra worshippers. They flee from persecution and death in search of a new home where they can worship the Daedra prince known as Meridia. They are led by a man named Derek, who is their priest. Meridia told them of Jotunheim and offered them a place in her realm if they could purge the island known as Jotunheim of its dark secrets. I do not know if Meridia simply did not know exactly what awaited the followers on the island, or if she simply did not care for their well-being. It would, however, be much wiser to stay back in Skyrim, because on Jotunheim,
what happens in Jotunheim?
A fate much, much worse than death awaited them.
Oh, I finally get loud. When I get angry, I get loud, but for everything else, I'm very quiet. Check your levels. Did they awaken you?
They did.
Okay, I can't hear you.
After 50 years on the island, some of the followers dug a mine and came across an old entry to Trollhättan. Thinking that this was what Meridia wanted them to purify, they entered the ruins and brought back nothing less than the body of Tukon, the king. When the priest, Hlogner, tried to purify the body of Tukon, the demon within managed to break free and enter the ruins.
What? There's thunder. I can't hear you.
Hlogmir and him is the same. He is now the new king of Jotunheim, and with a new master. The servants awoke and started preparing.
Yeah, I can't hear you. There's a giant thunderstorm going on. But how are they planning to reach Nirn? I haven't seen any ships. I don't know. They'll probably build them, dumbass.
Oh, but they don't need any ships. Let me show you.
Be like on flying motorcycles. That'd be awesome. 100 out of bajillion points for this mod. I've been here before. Svabbarjack sent me.
Is that so? Then you maybe know what this tunnel behind me is.
It
is the Nifl passage, the newest place in all of Jotunheim. In service of the king Hlogmir, the Nifl worm started digging this tunnel a week ago. Why would his army need ships when they can walk all the way straight into the heart of Skyrim?
Clever girl. Does this tunnel lead to Skyrim? Exclamation point, question mark?
It does. However, I am unsure if it's complete or not. One thing is for certain. The Nifl worm is still there, and when it's done,
it'll shit.
His army of demons and undead will march through it and conquer Skyrim. Then, with thousands of living beings to infect with the curse, it will not be hard to lay waste to all of Nirn.
I'm surprised Skyrim hasn't been conquered more often. There's always some giant douchebag who wants to kill everyone.
Now there is only one able to stop this from happening. You.
Me?
However, you cannot do it yet, because the curse within you hinders it.
The curse within me?
Are you really that ignorant, mortal?
Shut up!
You are infected with the curse as well. Have you not noticed something strange yet?
Well, I can't get erections
Memory
anymore.
losses? Hallucinations?
No.
If you are not purified within a couple of days, it will be too late, and nobody will be able to stop him.
Don't get angry.
You see? Once infected, there is no turning back. Your mind belongs to him, so you will not be able to kill neither him nor yourself. However, there is a way to purify yourself, but it's not easy. Do you wish to purify yourself, mortal?
No, I'd like to go crazy.
Then you must find the Dragon Cup.
Dragon
within
Cup?
The twisted and distorted halls of the House of the Spectres. Once you have it, you must drink from the very source that started this might. From the pools in the pit of the Undying, where the demon rested. You will also need a sample of a very powerful and good magic bean. In this I will assist you once you're near the pools. But beware, the House of the Spectres is no ordinary place. Nobody knows how it works, but its spirit enters your mind and tests you mentally. Thus I have no idea what you will encounter in there. If you're proven worthy by its spirit, the cup will be yours, so you must enter. Best of luck to you, mortal. Retrieve the dragon cup and meet me in the pit of the undying.
Okay. I hope it's like a 7-Eleven big gulp cup, and it has like dragons on it and like fire and stuff. And it's got like a sweet little handle. That'd be awesome. It's like big gulp for dragons. Dragons drink out of this. Okay, so we gotta go to the House of the Spectres and give them some DVDs, and they'll be very happy, and they'll say, I can help you now. Thank you for the DVDs. Automatic lights initiated. Oh, God. Hi there. Hello. Logic.